sleeping.
I'm upset.
I was sleeping.
You know what Fendi would do to you?
He would dock the pay that I'm receiving for this tournament.
And you'd lose your block.
I would lose my block.
And so
losing block like it's a currency.
Yeah, well, it's just like a privilege, I guess, right? Commentary is not much of a job. It's more of I feel like
I just have nothing else to do right now.
the duality of man.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I slept. I felt bad. I asked Mikey if he wanted me in. He said, yeah. I don't think Mikey wanted to switch up. Anyway.
No, I don't think he did. Yeah, Zio made a pretty big upset, beating Spark in winners.
Really?
Yeah. So that was a pretty good one that he had to go up against Army, which didn't go so well. And now he's playing Schythed.
Zio lost Army?
Zio did lose Army, yeah, in winners.
That's kind of expected, I guess.
But he still beat Spark, which I think is an upset.
He's also one of those players who, like, he will play a really good player and then lose in the second, like, half of the set.
Yeah.
Just be clearly outclassed, which is crazy because he's insanely good. But Schythed is...
Schythed.
Is it Schythed?
It's Schythed, yeah.
Schythed's doing him dirty.
Yeah, Schythed's very good. This is interesting because Zio, what is he in SoCal? Like top 20, top 15?
He used to be.
Is he not ranked?
He's fallen off the ranks.
Well, he's not active anymore.
Okay.
Or as active.
But he'd probably be top 20-ish.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe.
Yes.
It's just interesting to see how Schythed would fare, you know, like if he was in SoCal. Because he's, I believe, 5th
right now
in Arizona, yeah.
Is Douchebag Dylan still on the PR?
Douchebag Dylan is on the PR, I believe.
Where's he at?
It's like 10. He's low if he's on. He might be HM. I don't know. I'm out of touch. All I do know is that Schythed is 5th, only behind John Wick in the big 3.
Okay.
So it's interesting to see that he's kind of fucking molly-whopping on Zio.
It is interesting. I would always peg Zio as like a quote-unquote better player, but you know, who knows? It's game one.
Maybe we just don't know Arizona well enough.
It's hard to judge players who A, aren't in the top 100 and B, are ranked in different regions.
Yes.
Like, how good is the 5th player in Arizona compared to 5th in Australia compared to 5th in SoCal?
I think Arizona has surprised everyone all the time when it's not like the Mets, Ty, Axe, Taj. It's like everyone's like, wow, they are really good. You know what I mean?
I think it's kind of fake though, right? Because the top 3 are obviously amazing. Axe, Mets, Ty.
Oh, it's down there.
And then John Wick and Schythed, I think, are in a bracket of their own. I think those are 2 animals. Sense. And then the other 5, it's like, all right, we need 10 on the PR. It's a good number.
Right. That's why a lot of communities advocate for tiered PRs.
Yeah, I would agree. But
in general, and it gets kind of weird.
It gets a little elitist,
but either way,
because it's a PR, then a PR, and a PR.
But it's more accurate that way.
Yeah.
It's like David Chong is on the same list as Noir. It's like, well,
does it really matter though?
No, not too much.
In the long run, no. But I mean, if you want to accurately chart progress down to the T, I think it may be, yeah.
I think it matters for outside communities looking in to have a good idea, you know? Yeah. Like if someone looks at AZ and they see John Wick right next to Ty, or not, like, maybe that one's not a great example, but Schythed right next to Douchebag Dylan or whoever, they might be like, oh, they're like almost even.
Right. There's nothing wrong, Miles, with caring about incremental progress, as long as you recognize the fact that you will never beat Mangus.
Mike.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
You know what I mean, though, right?
No.
It's like you were saying, does it really matter, though?
No, it doesn't. And you can beat Mangus.
Yes, you can.
So you're wrong on both of those.
It was a joke at the end. You know what I mean? It's like, as long as you recognize that there's
like,
a much bigger world
this
out
guy's
there.
S tier in a region. It's like, where's the context to that? What is S tier? It's like S tier in Massachusetts. Oh, no.
Yeah,
and should I feel scared if someone's S tier? It's like, oh, I have less chance of winning now that I've seen that. Like, it's irrelevant.
I mean, you would think that, but some people really do value incremental progress, right? That's all.
Yeah, no, and incremental progress comes from like playing better and beating better players, right?
Which power ranking can sometimes represent.
I think power rankings are also for the viewer. They're not just for
there's more utility there that I feel like you're
I agree. I don't think the number's a problem, but I think tiering people is very arbitrary.
Do you think MIOM is arbitrary?
It's not tiered. It's a numbering system.
Double knee!
Got him.
Because tiering is like 100%.
I tried.
I meant more like power rankings in general.
Yeah, no, I think power rankings.
But we don't have to sit and like talk about it for the whole goddamn. Because Zio might do it. Zio might make it 1-1. With the poo tag, That's not very appropriate.
It's PDQ.
Yeah, PDQ.
I don't know why he would do that.
It's PDQ, man.
This is a family tournament at a family camp.
Also, pretty PG-13 tourney. Judging from the controller throw contest.
Yeah, that's true. One of those pieces flies off in your eye, and then it's R.
One of them hit a corner kid who was grinding.
Really?
I actually think it was like Scott or something, and who was in the corner grinding on the setup.
Yeah, that's what I was yelling when Andrew got a big explosion. I was like, that hit a man playing friendly.
It affected the innocence.
He's making this edge guard real hard on him. Doesn't close
not
it.
cleaning that up is huge.
Get it back.
No extra credit though.
This is like the longest edge guard sequence I've ever seen. It's generally pretty easy to edge guard Falcon in the Ditto, I feel.
Stomp tech in place.
Didn't take any more damage for it though, so neither here nor there really.
You can actually cover that tech in place and also tech in with the back air. Johnny does it a lot, but
he was trying to do that. He was just a little slow.
Yeah.
Schythed did a little slow.
Oh!
I think he knows that though.
Oh, too bad.
And that's just too low of percent to go for that.
What's the play here? He's doing a lot of short hop up airs, a lot of fade backs. That's kind of. It's either in the Ditto, it's like if you're going to fade back or if you're going to overshoot. Like really fade back. Oh. Knockdown. This could be bad. Wow. He's a tech in. Nice coverage, gentlemen.
Oh.
Oh no, he techs it. Let's go.
Okay, now we've got a game. Both Falcons doing Falcon.
Side was so smart not to just go in right there. Zero gets back though, which he shouldn't have.
Oh.
God damn.
The Captain Falcon gameplay finally paid off.
Oh no.
That was super back and forth. Oh, your hot dog fall apart?
No, we're good.
That's an L. They were both trying to do Captain Falcon things, and then one of it finally worked.
Yeah, that's the Ditto sometimes. There's this weird mentality in Falcon Dittos where it's like, Toph made a really good point a long time ago. It was like watching Nun versus SDJ at a SoCal Coliseum. They were both trying to do wild shit. And he's like, you know what? This actually isn't as hype. Because you need the narrative of like the straight edge man, like Wizzy, versus the wild man to have the contrast. If they're both trying to if they're both not holding ledge, it's not a homie move, it's actually kind of boring.
I kind of like that though.
It's cool, but on an honor system, but ultimately it's like you know that they're going to fuck up the edge guard. It reduces the narrative tension is all. Big up, girl.
I think Captain Falcon mains all collectively know they get it so hard from every other character that they don't want to do it to each other, you know?
It hurts to just edge guard your own mans.
Because you know, every other match, it's like a respite.
Yeah. It's like...
Let's have one where we don't do that to Captain Falcon.
It's like when... no, let's say it. Weird spot for the down there. Ooh! This is the rage gauge. It's a good up air. Up air is just the best. Fade back up air is like stuffs them. Says get out of my house. Oh, Dio likes those. Doesn't work.
We didn't have like a real neutral interaction for about a minute and a half.
Yeah, it was just hits.
It was just
this just boner jams 2019.
Oh no.
That was a pretty awkward up air, honestly, and I don't think he fast fell it, so it felt even more sticky.
Schythed is doing a good job of keeping Zio in corners.
Yeah, definitely. Zio seems to be on
the outside.
What they call it, the back foot a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like Schythed tries to wait sometimes and read, but just still inputs what his brain first tells him to do.
Every nair in the Ditto, especially with players that actively think like these two guys, it's so interesting to break each one down. Like, what was he thinking at this point when he did this nair? Because the mindless nairs really get you fucked up if you do.
I don't think it's a thought so much as like covering space and trying to.
There is coverage, but I don't know. It can be so dangerous to nair incorrectly.
Yeah, for sure.
In the Ditto.
think that's just a mark of a good Captain Falcon. So like have that hitbox out without too much vulnerability.
Zio getting dash backed by Schythed right there, and then the rock transformation comes again. So I think they want to be in the Fight Club. Yep. Okay.
I like this.
Okay. Oh my God.
But not very necessary. Probably took up more frames than he needed.
Stomp out a shield. It's like
It's
so
a stomp
lag.
out a shield party.
Yeah.
Oh! Great knee.
That was insane.
I like the idea of grabbing in the pit because you can just grab from anywhere if you time it right. You know?
Yeah.
Falcon?
It's so small, you just press the Z button. He has a back grab box, so
Yeah. Just covers the hole.
as long as you just wait, you just get to press Z again.
Yeah, he can wall tech get a first hit out in air maybe.
Yeah.
Scyther with his hands in his pockets. I don't know how cold it is.
There's a lot of hand warmers
Zio
too.
blowing his the hot air too.
There's a box of hand warmers under Nick Yingling's legs.
I just want my boys to be hot. That's all I've ever wanted. Look at the spacing. That's crazy. Going for low percent knee isn't. It can be pretty spooky actually. Nice.
Oh, okay.
Regrab. Oh! If this is a friendly, wall jumps there. Trust.
Trust me.
Trust me, daddy.
Now it's Zio with the good corner pressure.
Yeah, maybe it's the small stages that he values. Oh, wow. Up air to the goddamn.
The aerial off ledge. Has that ever hit in the history of the game?
Yeah, like it's it just feels right.
You just want to
but
keep
it's
the
not.
action going.
Yeah, you want to keep the action going.
Puffs
Wow,
will
that
keep
could've
fairing.
hit.
You know, Foxes will keep drilling.
It's just the way of the world. It's one of those
Puff's
natural.
fair might be the best one because
Then-
you can fade it back to the ledge.
It's one of
Yeah.
the natural flaws. Wow. Okay, so Zio keeps going for that offstage dare, but Schythed is actually staying inside, closer to the stage, so it can't land unless Zio really.
This is going to
goes for
game
it.
5 100%.
That's a bold claim.
That's a Chex bold flavor claim. I have them somewhere if you guys want. We probably want to crunch on the mic.
Oh!
It's a Michelob Ultra call of the day.
Oh, yeah. Damn. Okay, you just get to do it again. Spot dodge is terrible on
Oh.
Falcon. Wow.
We actually do have sponsors here, guys. That we could use.
No. Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
Chex Mix.
The City of Corn is one of our
Wall
sponsors.
jump. Yeah, he got there.
Oh,
Good stuff.
that's what he tried to do last time. He said, let me get the rebate.
Yeah, let me cash it in. I know it'll take 4 weeks. I don't care. Late up air gets crouch cancels. Doesn't fucking matter at all.
It seems like he's just slow every time, Schythed. Like he
Yeah.
knows the follow-ups, like he's seen someone do it.
Oh,
He's alive. He's dead.
But his execution of it's not good.
I saw Schythed shield twice, run up shield twice, and I think Zio noticed the same thing because he just charged with a grab there at the end. And I was just about to say, Schythed playing a lot of shield right now, and Zio was just there before I was even.
Yeah, and I wonder if it has to do with the stage a lot, right? Because maybe Yoshi's is something
Just
that
his last stock, he doesn't want to get clipped.
I'm just saying in general that looked like a pretty Zio favored game. So
Yeah.
now if we can take that and think that Schythed does better on big stages, this is a pretty big stage.
I think a big rule of thumb for FD for a lot of matchups is he who jumps first loses,
I think so too.
especially full hop.
Yeah, full hop is so dangerous.
Whoa.
Nice. I think Schythed DI'd in because it looked like
was
he's going
tricky.
for the reverse.
It was tricky. Yeah, I think Schythed's pretty good at, baiting.
Down throws
Hard
RPA.
middles.
Okay.
He's gonna have to go on stage now.
That's good follow-up
Zio's just
here.
picked up a pretty big demi from not a lot there. Like
Yeah.
that 56 came from nowhere.
His edge guards have been good.
Stomperino. Wow.
Zio's running away
Zio's
with
in
this
control,
one.
yeah. Oh no, Zio, why would you do that?
Wow!
Holy shit.
It's over.
Uh-oh.
Oh, maybe it's
Okay,
not.
all right.
Dealer one time gives him one.
All right, yeah.
It's either over after that people's elbow or he just let him back in the door.
Yeah.
Schythed gets this one and suddenly Zio's feeling a little stupid.
That was a really good up air, and like you said, Schythed jumped first with a fair coming at
fattest.
Zio, and Zio barely jumped after him, caught him with a very fast up air, and knocked him away.
That's it. There, man jumped first and lost.
Boom. It's especially important in this matchup because they're so fast to be able to catch each other. We got to grab. No, couldn't even tech, but he still lives.
As with everything though, like attacking is a sometimes food and sometimes you get the cookie.
Yes, sometimes you do get the cookie.
But honestly, like, Zio's every single opening has been giant.
I don't think he's missed a stomp.
He hasn't had a bad opening at all. And I've seen Schythed hit a couple stomps into nothing.
Schythed's had some straight hits.
Big Nairs?
That needs to go further.
Yeah,
You
that
need
needs to go
take
way
it.
further.
Every knockdown here needs to matter so much because there's no platform
And
to
Zio's
fuck
getting
with
his.
your funk. Nice Nair again.
Zio
Okay,
gets
good crouch
minimum
cancel.
30%.
Oh.
Another stomp. Here we go. He goes for reverse back here.
Wow.
Oh, baby boy.
That's
Tries to bury him.
oh, what a
Not
hit
gonna
too.
happen.
What a hit if you lean forward. But literally, he got that off of Zio just being a wild man.
Oh, it's over.
Let's play here.
Yeah, it seems
Up
over
throw,
just
good-
based unless, you know.
choice. No tech again.
Zio's looking to
Oh,
get the
Zio's-
wall jump technique there, I think, off that up B.
Oh, maybe.
He holds ledge like a pussy. Just kidding. Schythed had no chance of getting back. Good.